once again.
Hello, it's James here from Riley's Autos, and today we're going to be looking at a draw test, how to test if the car is draining power overnight, or your battery's going flat overnight, or even over a few days. So the first thing you're going to need to do is disconnect the negative from the battery, and we're going to join one cable to the post and one to the terminal, and we're going to get a multimeter. What we've done here is I've just joined up some cables to my multimeter probes and fitted some crocodile clips to make it easier for me to make the video and show you. So I've just got those attached on there, and you're going to set your multimeter to 10 amps and then connect it across there. And if you've got a drain, you should see on here, so it's a minute it's on 00, so you should see it on like 0.50 or up to 1 amp. Then while you've got your multimeter here, say for instance you've got 1 or 150 milliamps coming out, you're going to go to your fuse box here, and you just start pulling fuses out until you see the level drop. Once the level is dropped, you're then going to go and have a look where the fuse came from, and that would be the area you're going to look at. So for instance, if one of them fuses was for your starter motor, you then disconnect the starter motor and see if the power is dropped, and maybe get a starter motor looked at, having a refurb or a new one replaced. Some things you have to do before you do the test is make sure your key is out, make sure all of your doors are shut, and make sure any of your interior lights are switched off. There are also a lot of cars that after you switch them off, it can take up to 20 minutes for all of the ECUs and all of that to shut down. So you'd have to check on each specific vehicle, some research on how long that would take. You'd get a good indication when you connect your probes on. If you first connect it, saying 2 amps, and you wait for 30 seconds, and you'd slowly see it dropping down to 1 amp or a half an amp. So yeah, I wouldn't just go on your first check, is just to keep an eye on it for a few minutes and make sure that you're getting a good steady reading. Some of the most common problems we see for drains are either the battery itself, so it's got the cells are causing a short inside, or you've got the starter motor which is shorting out inside, or you've got the alternator which is draining the power. Another way you can do it is, if I can just pull this off, so then I've got just this probe. What we can do from there is I can connect my negative from the multimeter here, and then I can come back to the battery. I'm going to loosen off the post. This way I'm going to show you is if you're worried about losing your memory for your radio or your clocks, anything like that. So we're going to loosen off this terminal. So once that's a little bit loose, we're gonna put our, let me just get a light on there. We're gonna put our positive over the post, and then we're gonna Just see if I can do this on the camera while I'm holding the phone. We're going to lift the positive post away from the metal section of your probe, and you just got to make sure that you're keeping your probe firmly pressed on here. Otherwise, if you move it, or you know it moves a little bit off, you're going to lose the power supply, and then you're going to lose your time on the clock in the car and your radio settings and all that. So if you keep that firmly pressed against there while you move that off, you'll keep your settings. For your multimeter, you can get what's called a jumper cable, but obviously there wasn't any in stock, so we just got some wire and made up these ones with some connectors that we could just push into place like that, and then so we've just made these jumper cables with a crocodile clip. So yep, that's all done on the video. Hope that helps. Thumbs up and subscribe.